Okay, guys, this quick update for Bitcoin. So it looks like we could be in an ascending broadening wedge, which is a bearish pattern. You can see this arrow here. If we get above this point, this is negated. We're going much higher. I'm going to cover this in just a minute. If you watch this video I put up on November 5th, this was 2 videos back. I was showing you how to play the charts to give you support resistance levels. I'll put a link up this video now. Do go back and watch this video just so you can understand how to play the charts. Listen to what I said in this video. Rejected. Rejected. So if we get above this point, where's the next point you're going to get rejected? Well, if you hit this line, you get rejected here. Whenever you make contact with this line, just like I said in that previous. So what I was showing you was your support was right here at 60,647. You can clearly see there's a lot of support here. If you break above this resistance, this is a descending broadening wedge. This is a bullish pattern. So if we pushed up, this would be your target. If you follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is private. You have to subscribe to my charts to get access. You can see right here, I made a tweet. This is November 6th. It said this can go either way, but a descending broadening wedge is a bullish pattern. And this is what I was showing you, descending broadening wedge. And I was showing you that these orange lines, this is our descending broadening wedge. We were at support. By the way, how I play this is we drop below, I stay out. Once we push back up and hold support, that's where I buy in to ride it up. But this was the pattern I was showing you, which is a bullish call. And this was the next tweet I made showing the potential distance we would go. If that did play out, this would be your target. Refer to previous tweet talking about this one. So this is what I was saying. From support to resistance up here, that would be the distance you would push up, and that's right around where these two lines intersect. So again, hopefully you guys played that. I did, a lot of others did, and then I made a tweet here talking about this point. See, we got a slight rejection, but we ended up pushing above it. So again, that did play out. This was again, a descending broadening wedge is typically a bullish pattern. We broke to the upside and we pushed up to this point. You'll notice that we did get a slight rejection again. So again, I did expect more of a rejection there, but the great thing about these charts is you know when to get in and when to get out. So I took my profit here. I expected us to come down more. We did come down a total of, when we pushed above it, we came down a total of around 1%. So what I do is, I get out, take my profit, because it could have just easily come way back down. As soon as you push up, it could have dropped. So that's why I like to take my profit just in case. And then once we push back up and hold support, you buy back in. But I'm telling you, it's very possible that we're topped out. If this is an ascending broadening wedge, again, if we get above 66,400-ish, if we get above this point and get bullish, that means we break into the upside out of this ascending broadening wedge. But if we do come down and this plays out, your first major support level to watch is going to be right here around 61,211, depending when you make contact. And if that breaks, the next point you want to watch is around 57,000. That's why I'm saying if this ascending broadening wedge plays out, your ultimate target will be 57,500. This right here is an ascending broadening wedge. You can see from an upswing, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. You come down, you break support, you drop. So that's why I'm saying this could potentially be your target. Resistance, support, support, resistance, support, support, resistance. So if we come down and we break this point, I think a likely support level will be down here. So just pay attention to that. Let's see here. So this chart here, guys, I've been talking about this chart for a while. I told you how important this support level was right here. Notice that we've held support here 3 times now. Let me show you right here. We held support here. I mean, we did get a hell of a wick below, but you can see we held support again, and we held support right here. And this is where you should have bought in. When you came down, if you had access to the G1 chart, and I was telling you, when you come down, this is where you buy. When you come down, this is where you buy. Listen to what I said in this video right here. Let me play a clip of this for you. You see what happened? We did drop below it just a little bit, but we did hold support. This is a very important support and resistance line going back since the beginning of Bitcoin. You see we did hold support and we pushed up. Now if we do push up, I'm telling you, if we push up and we get above right here, this would be around potentially 64,000. If we get above that, hold support, guys, get super bullish. In the meantime, if we do push up, that would be the point to watch to get rejected. So what I was telling you, I'll put a link up this video now if you want to check it out. I was saying this was your important support level. If you get above this, get bullish. At the time, this video was put out on October 28th. At the time, that's where price was. If you got above this point, I said get bullish. In the meantime, this is your support to watch. And you can see how this chart played out. We did push above it briefly, but we came back down below. Found support, pushed up, found support, and then when we broke above this point, this is where I said to get bullish. And you can see we pushed up a total of this was around 8% once we broke above that point. You know, at the time I was making that video, price was, you know, over here. So, you know, that's where I was talking about it. So at any point you break above it, you know, get bullish, but the point we broke above was over here. So guys, you had to watch the videos all the way through and understand how to play these charts. The fear and greed index, guys, is it 75? Just understand there's a lot of people longing. Exchanges are going to liquidate those longs, which means it seems likely we're coming down. I'd also like to point out on this this H1 chart, I had this on the 2 hour right now. Notice that the RSI is overextended to angle down. The moving averages on the MACD look like they're about to come down, including the bars look like they're coming down as well. That's on the 2 hour. You can look at it on the 3 hour and the 4 hour. It's the same. Way overextended to potentially come down. And when you see you're way overextended on the MACD and the RSI and you're at resistance, that is a time to take profit. I'm telling you, it's very likely we're headed to 61,200, potentially 57,000. Let me go to the 4 hour and show you the same thing. Even the 4 hour, way overextended to potentially start coming down. When you're at resistance, that's likely the point to take your profit and come down. But again, if we get above 66,500, get bullish. Otherwise, guys, I think we're headed to 61,211. If that breaks, we're headed to 57,000. Again, so fear and greed index, guys, pay attention to that. When people are greedy, might be time to take your profit. I'd also like to point out, so the C1 chart, guys, if you're swing trading, you have access to my charts. Use the C1, the G1, and the H1 for swing trading smaller targets. I'd like to point out your support level now is around 64,700, and that is on par. You'll notice I have this, let me get rid of some of this stuff here. You'll notice that I have this line right here, right? It goes from the top of the meat of the candle. You do have wicks above, but if you'll notice, we come back down below this point, right? Let me make this white so you can see it. Notice we come down below this point right here. We had a wick above, we came back down. So I'm saying it's very possible we got one hell of a pump, but we could come right back down to this point, and that target is right here around 64,700, and that is why I'm saying pay attention to the support level, 64,751. But guys, that's pretty much it. If we're in a ascending broadening wedge, it's a bearish pattern. If we do get above 66,500, get bullish. Otherwise, I think we're coming down. If you do want to access these charts, guys, the website is offguardcrypto.com. The link will be pinned in the first comment in the description. All these charts play out live. Just click the link and they load up. That's it. To the next video. I'm out.